We're doing a lot of big ass bikes at the moment. It's a 330 swinging arm. The customer Matt is coming to us. Wanted a specific build. Wide ass 01 frame. So the TIG's going to run through some of the more technical bits that we had to do with a 1200 4-cylinder Triumph engine.
That's right.
Right.
So basically, obviously, we had to accommodate this swinging arm, which the customer had provided, whether he made it himself or not. But to take what was the name for his shaft? Transfer shaft, basically. So yeah, we've had to make the frame wide enough to counter that. Here you can see the brackets, etc., etc. And this is just a spacer, but he's going to build a shaft to take the sprocket onto there and another one onto the back wheel. So yeah, the front end is the front of an Outlaw, mainly due to the fact it's a water-cooled engine, so you've got to allow for clearance of radiator, etc., etc., possibly an oil cooler between that frame and the front wheel. Give him a nice bit of space at the front for his exhaust, so he's got plenty of room to fit all that in there. Yeah, and then the rear end's a bit of a weird geometry because we wanted the seat to dip in, didn't he? So
yeah,
we've had to
sit in it, doesn't he?
We've had to do a few twists and turns and curves to lower it. And then one of the key features of it is the fact that the backbone is actually one piece. So if you look at the frame behind you, you can see how we do a standard backbone, which stops there and it has this upright to meet it with an open-ended tube. Obviously, that wasn't going to work for this because otherwise your nuts would end up slamming into the back of the backbone. So it's yeah, a one-piece backbone, nice curve, and a lot of bracing to allow for the extra wide arse of it. So we've done whatever we can to take the flex out of it, and TIG welded some nice little brackets for the engine. Jake's machined up some lovely little engine mounts, and that's that's
not machine work on the engine.
There was quite a bit in there, yeah. So that solid bar, you know, TIGged into his mounts and whatnot. Some are captive.
These have got to be removable, haven't they? Otherwise
That's it.
You wouldn't get the engine in.
Because the clearance between the backbone and the top of the engine. But yeah, so we're running 6-inch ground clearance from the frame, which gives us about 3.5, 4 inches under the sump. So it's got a nice bit of ride height, and you're less likely to grind it out. Yeah, basically, obviously twin shock and some nice little shock mounts, etc. The back of the frame's left open, depending on where the customer wants to finish it.
Cut that to where he wants for his seat unit.
He's not quite sure how he wants to finish it yet at the back. So
that's cool. Thank you, mate.
No worries.
Thanks for that. There's the man himself. Yeah, we can cut that out if you want.